This might have been the greatest One Piece special of all time. The episode titled One Piece Fan Letter is a story about a young girl who wants to deliver a fan letter to Nami because Nami changed her life. And this takes place post-time skip during the Sabaody arc whenever everyone's actually trying to reunite. And in her pursuit to actually deliver her fan letter to Nami, she inadvertently ends up saving the Straw Hats as they're about to dive into the ocean. But while she is the main character of the episode, we get to follow along multiple other characters who are all trying to find the Straw Hats for their own different reasons. One of them is a pair of brothers in the Marines who were actually at Marineford when Luffy was trying to save Ace. And in a heartbreaking story, we find out that the reason that the older brother can save the younger brother is because of Luffy, despite the fact that he's a Marine and Luffy's a pirate. In a line that definitely made me tear up, he says, "My brother is here thanks to Straw Hat, but he lost his brother Ace right before his eyes. Couldn't hit me harder in the heart if they tried." And even though a large majority of the episode is definitely fun and games, they do a fantastic job again of showcasing the blurred lines between good and bad within One Piece. Showcasing once more that not all Marines are good and not all pirates are bad, that this dichotomy is a rather blurred line. And also showing how the journey for One Piece has affected so many people's lives, even though you're not in the Marines or a pirate, even the store owner who wants to just go see Brooks perform. We also get simple fun moments like everyone trying to argue about who is the greatest swordsman, and I have to believe that this was put into the story specifically because of the discourse between power scalers trying to figure out who's the better swordsman between Mihawk and Shanks, etc. And Sanji even gets upset because they were talking so much about Zoro and not him. But of course they didn't know it was Sanji, so they say, oh, who cares? His bounty is lower than Zoro's anyways, to which of course Sanji responds by kicking all of them in the back of the head. And we even get smaller sub-points as well, like a Marine who thinks Chopper is absolutely adorable, so he wants to also meet Chopper, but also wants to stop the Straw Hats. And each one is an individual puzzle piece, both metaphorically and literally, as they show all the pieces coming together at the very end, the climax of the episode, to make sure that the girl is actually able to save the Straw Hats and basically tear apart a letter that they think is the key to actually stopping the Straw Hats, but it turns out it was just her fan letter. I personally like each and every one of the One Piece special episodes, but this is by far the greatest One Piece special. So if you somehow got to the end of this video and you actually hadn't seen the episode yet, go watch it because this was amazing and this was absolutely the definition of peak.